What up, everybody? It's your boy Adrian, and we're back. Yes, on this Saturday afternoon. Sweating bullets, man. Stressed out during this entire game. Michigan travels to Maryland to take on the Maryland Terrapins in their final game before they host Ohio State next week. But they had to get past this game, and somehow Michigan is able to squeak out this game 31-24, and this game was a lot closer. Now, Jim Harbaugh, like I've talked about before, is serving his two more game suspension by the Big Ten. He traveled with the team, but watched the game in the hotel. Sharon Moore acting head coach. All right, so Michigan comes out, looks good. Maryland gets a field goal on their first drive. Michigan gets a touchdown. Roman Wilson gets hurt though. It was a targeting call. They reviewed, called it back, but he was out for the game, and I believe they said it was precautionary. So I think he should be ready for Ohio State next week. But with that being said, Blake Corum scored again. Then Michigan got a sack. Fumble recovery, scored touchdown 14-3. Next possession, Maryland punts. It's blocked. The punter smartly kicks it out the end zone, makes it 16-3. And from that moment on, Michigan gets an offense touchdown, special teams touchdown, and defense touchdown all in the first quarter. So they look focused, they look rolling, and that's where things took a turn. Then Michigan Blake Corum gets another touchdown, 23-3. I think, and Michigan's dominating this game. They're looking good, and I think they're preparing to put their foot on the gas and get these guys ready to get focused the next week. But like I thought they have all season, but things turn, gave Maryland some momentum. Maryland scores a touchdown right before the half. Michigan gets the ball back. Actually, gets the ball back. They're driving down. JJ throws a horrific pick, first pick since Bowling Green. Ends the half. Maryland's only down 23-10. Then Maryland comes out. Second half, gets a touchdown, 17-23. Billy Edwards is balling out right now. And they couldn't stop it. Fourth and go. Then Michigan ends up coming back, getting a touchdown. Mike Sanders still gets a key interception to his driving on. He undercuts the out route, gets it going. And it was very windy in this football game as well. So Michigan could not kick any field goals that they wanted to kick in this game. This is a definition of a trap game for sure. Michigan gets up 29-24. Missed the two-point conversion. They had to hang on after that. And the story in this game is J.J. McCarthy finishes 12 for 23, 141 in the pick, and he just did not look like himself. This is one of the worst games I've seen him play. I know he only had one pick, had a couple that were dropped. Just did not look healthy at all in this game. I don't know if he was hurt. If he was hurt, then I can understand. But tell me something, because I haven't seen him look this bad in a long time. Even late in that game in the fourth quarter, he missed a easy touchdown pass to Cornelius Johnson, who was wide open, who beat the safety off the post route. That would have been a touchdown, put this game away. But Michigan kept this close. Blake Corum finally got a fourth down conversion on 4th and 1. He had 28 carries for 94 yards. Donovan Edwards has 11 for 39. Michigan ran for 150 on 45 attempts. Just 45 attempts, and they do it again. But the player of the game goes to Mike Sanders, still 2 interceptions, a big interception late in that game. Tua throws up, and he goes and gets the ball. Michigan has 2 safeties in this game as well late in that game. Michigan's down. Michigan is only up 5. Tua throws it to the right-hand side. Throws it to the right-hand side, and it's intentional ground. And Michigan gets a safety, gets the ball back, and they hang on to victory and win this game in a nasty fashion. I was not happy with this game. The defense got some plays when they needed to, got a lot of stops when they needed to in this game. I know they gave some plays. Will Johnson got beat for the right-hand side by Prather. But this team played well. The defensive line played well. They gave up a lot of yards though, especially in this short passing game. And it was not. They finished with 4 sacks as a team, but Talia was slinging the ball every short route. Finished 21-31 for 247, but he had 2 picks, and Michigan got him to turn the ball over like I knew he would, and intentional grounding. So they ended up being with 3. Like I said, they escaped 31-24. But the key question is Roman Wilson. He should probably play next week. And the status, the healthy offensive line, which coming into the season we thought was the key to the depth. Now, Ladarius Hinton didn't travel in this game. Miles Hinton gets hurt. Carson Barr has to come in and play left tackle, and he, like last week, he got torched by Chop Robinson, who was a really good defensive end. Late in that game, he was getting cooked again, and he just cannot play left tackle. So I hope going into this game next week, we can be healthy. Now, Ohio State takes on Minnesota today. I believe it's going on right now. So they win, which they should win, be the bad Minnesota team. We'll have 11-0 against 11-0, probably number 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 in the country, going at it again in the game, and there'll be emotions rising. Tempers will be flaring. We'll be good to go. we'll be ready. They got to bring their A game though next week. I think this was the definition of a trap game. Yes, Maryland almost pulled this victory out, but Michigan survived somehow, some way. It was nasty, but they got to be better in the passing game next week. But if you ask me, these two teams are very, very similar. Defensive minded got better this year, especially Ohio State. They don't trust Kyle McCord as much. They got to star Marvin Harrison. JJ should be playing better than Kyle McCord right now, which is not the case, especially in this game. I don't know if it's from that ankle injury he had last week against Penn State late in that game where he limped off on one of the couple of drives before the end of the game. We're going to find out. No excuses. I mean, shout out to Michigan hanging on to win this game, but they have to be, like I said, better passing the ball, better offensively, and got to get his confidence back and got to get some rhythm because if not, going to have make some big plays to beat Ohio State, especially in the passing game next week. So that's all she wrote, man. Like I said, it's going to be an exciting game next week. A report that came out today this morning, Harbaugh might be getting additional suspension by the NCAA even after the Big Ten suspension. So who knows? There's news coming out every day, but I'm sure he's happy for the team. But we got to get back and refocus. I'm not even going to enjoy this one. I'm going to say this is a win they should have had and supposed to have and almost lost to a Maryland team. I know it's college football. It's been crazy this year, but I give a lot of credit to Georgia, who's answered the bell, and they are the number one team right now. Michigan has to play better if they want to win not only a Big Ten championship, but also a national championship game right now. Alabama and Georgia are playing all cylinders go right now, all gas, no brakes, man. But say a victory, 11-0, trying to go to 12-0, move on to play Ohio State next week in Ann Arbor, and we have home field advantage, and I cannot wait. I'm excited. Hey, everybody, Michigan will stay undefeated. I know it was stressed. We were stressed out fans. It shouldn't have been that close, but hey, that's what happens when you get your opponent and let the team hang in the game, man. Hey, it's your boy Adrian, and I'm out.